New to this area, the system, like everything about it, how's it sort of transpired for you?
It's been good so far. Just holding in on the details that's being taught to me, learning a new system for another year, which has been pretty good. Just building trust between players and coaches, all the staff, all together, and just going out there every day, putting in full effort, just to build that chemistry with the team, going out there and play the way we need to.
As you've seen the offense sort of grow when you guys have been installing, what has stood out to you maybe about the offense without giving away the trade secret?
Just how complementary things are. We don't have just one focus on a pass or a run. We complement each other very well, especially with the guys that we have in the room and the offense that was brought into us. We all make things happen. We want to run for the pass and we want to pass for the run. So things like that, let me get this offense going.
Did you have an idea of what Trevor was like as a player before you got here, and how has that maybe changed after going through camp?
Not necessarily. I played against him before. It was a long time ago in college, just 1 year. So that was kind of different because where he came from in Clemson, they was spread, and he had some guys around him like T. Higgins and Justin and all those guys. So I think just him being him and learning him as well. He's a real leader. He's been real vocal and communicative. He wants us to be on the same page, and he tells us what he sees, and we tell him what we see as well. So just building that chemistry there and just communicating with each other so we can all be on the same page is big for us.
How comfortable does he seem? Does he seem more comfortable now significantly than he did maybe in OTAs when everything was new? He's still working on footwork stuff and everything too.
Most definitely. I think that's for everybody. Everybody's coming into a new system. We all learning at the same time. So it will start off slow just to learn and get the details down. But as things been going on, we've been getting better. Each day, and you can tell through the days of camp, and even in the preseason. Like our drives were way better last week than what it did the first time. So we ended up with points. It's good for us.
How good can this pass catching group be? You, Travis, Ryan, even Brandon. How good can you guys be?
We can be great. All we have to do is go out there and focus every day, continue to do the things that we need to do fundamentally, and don't let up.
That versatility that you all have, how much is that going to help this season when you guys get rolling?
Oh man, it helps a lot. We have a lot of speed. Even our running backs have speed. And they can get things done on third and short as well. If we want to hand the ball out right up the middle just to get a first down. I think that can help us out a lot because we don't have to just pick one thing to do. We can go out there and scheme things up the way we need to.
You had a jet sweep in week 1 against Pittsburgh. Is that a role you like? And is that something you want to be a part of?
I think any way to get a ball is something I like. But it's good to get those things, because at this point I'm more than just a pass catcher. I'm able to make things happen, just find ways to get the ball. And it's not just me getting the jet sweep, Josh had got a jet sweep too as well. So a lot of us can get those things in order for us to move the ball downfield.
How does that help the offense having that sort of versatility?
Again, you can't just focus in on one thing. We as receivers, we want to make things happen in the run game as well. We want to block. We want to get those jet sweeps so we can gain yards to get first downs or even touchdowns. To be able to help us because we might can throw a motion just to set off the defense, and it could be a jet sweep, it might not. So things like that can help the offense.
We had talked yesterday about the importance of receivers blocking in this offense. Is that something you guys are embracing as group?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I don't know if y'all saw. I saw a video on Twitter not too long ago. We did like a blocking drill on the bags, and it was a funny comment. There was like no block, no rock. But I mean, we want the backs to do good as well. We want to be all together as one, and unselfishly at the same time. We want to win together, and ways for us to win is to start blocking.
Were you a little surprised that jet sweep was the calling for 4-1?
No, I wasn't surprised. I think that was just him trusting me to get that first down on the 4-1.
What excites you about joint practices going up against another team?
Really, it just allows us to go out there and see somebody else. It gets us prepared, and it gives us a different look as well. So if we going against our defense every day, we kind of would know what they could think at the time, but going against somebody else and how we would see things from a different structure kind of helps us as well.
And then this is pretty off topic, but Bill Belichick on your alma mater. Has it kind of been surreal just seeing him in Tar Heels gear?
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird to me. I didn't think he was going to go back into coaching, you know, from the career that he had. And, you know, I'm surprised to see what they do this year.
I know it's been a minute, but that trip you guys took to the Bahamas, just how beneficial was that to be able to, like you said multiple times, everybody's news, just be able to keep building that bond?
Oh man, that trip right there was amazing for us because, you know, we're all new, and that was the first step of us getting together and, you know, kind of building the chemistry and even like knowing our time and getting our timing down and knowing how each player run different routes and just understanding what the quarterback wants and what we want at the same time. So I think that trip right there was just for us to go out there and be able to communicate, but still, you know, build a bond outside of football.
Has your mindset changed at all in terms of just, you know, going from Washington to now where you're being heavily featured in the offense, you know, they're game planning specifically to get to you. Has your mindset or mental has improved or gone anywhere since then?
For me, I just want to take that next step forward. Keep getting better, you know, the 1% each day. Just focus on the same details that I need to work on. Stay fundamentally sound. Don't try to do too much or get out of the way of things, but I just want to go out there and compete and be the best version of me.